Hello ladies and welcome to Suzanne the Beauty Shaman. So today I'm going to do a fall trend 2019 of metallic eyeshadow. So metallic is really back and I really love metallic. I think it's really beautiful. It can also be just too much for older women because our skin gets more dry, it can get crepey, we get lines, and sometimes if you put all that mica, which is the shiny bit in the product on your skin, it can set in the fine lines. It can look, you can just look like you're dated, right? You don't look hip, you look dated. So we want to walk the fine line of being current, interesting, but still stylish and tasteful and, all those things. So that's the line. And I really enjoy finding that line for you, for me. I think it's fun. We're not exactly going to do what the millennials are all doing. That's why I think I'm glad you're watching my video, because if you try to do it like, those ladies without lines and wrinkles do it, it doesn't work. So anyway, that's what we're going to do today. So I have worn black, and if you know me, I preach against women wearing white, black, and gray, because most of you, that's your entire wardrobe. So we're trying to get everybody into color, because color is super important as you get older, just to wear color to brighten things up. However, I have black on today, and the reason I have black on is that I really want a little bit more of an edgy look and to show how to wear an edgier look as an older woman. So I do have black on, but we are going to really bring out my eyes. And so this is going to really highlight the metallic on my eyes. Okay, so first of all, let's pull my hair back. To start off with, I want to prep my skin so that my skin looks, every morning you want to prep your skin so your skin looks great. So I start with the C Serum. I love C Serum. I've talked about this before. It's from Truth Treatments. I sell it on my site. You need 2 drops. That is it. I know, it's just so crazy. And then I'm going to use 2 other products, which is called the Truth Trifecta. You'll find it on my site. This is Hyaluronic Mineral Hydrator. That helps to plump the skin. Hyaluronic acid is so important to plump your skin, make it just have that glow, reduce lines and wrinkles. And then I use Biomimetic Mineral Mist. 2 of everything. Super concentrated. This helps it get into the skin. Really fabulous. You can use it all around your eyes. You don't have to use a separate eye cream or anything. Forget eye creams. You don't need them. Okay, so my skin looks shiny and glowy and it's plumped up and yay! So love these products. So awesome. Okay, let's move on to some foundation. So I've been using this in the last few videos. This is Glossier. It's a line out of LA. It's really a millennial line. I bought it because I was in LA and I was like, why not? I may as well give it a go. So it's actually just a very sheer to light, I would say, coverage. I've got my hip earrings on, right? I'm trying to be hip. My kids tell me, their mom, you'll never be hip. I bought bell-bottom pants, jeans, just because I thought, that'll be fun. And I put them on and my daughter was like, oh my God, I hate that. I can't win. I'm going to wear them anyway. I don't care. So anyway, this is just a sheer to light foundation. If you use a medium to full coverage foundation, I don't recommend that as you get older. Really work on your skin, take care of your skin. I just shot a couple of videos with Dr. Denise Warden about skin inner and outer, skincare. Do watch that. I also have some videos with Ben Fuchs, who created Truth Treatments. These people are super knowledgeable on the inner and outer care for skin. It's not just external, okay? That's what the skincare industry wants you to believe. It's not. It is inner and outer all the time. So, if you take care of your inner body, your skin will glow and look amazing. And we will all age a little bit slower. Don't know why my dog keeps barking. Okay, so now we're going to do a little concealer. So I'm going to use my Juice Beauty concealer. I love this concealer. Just here. And you just blend it in, okay? We're not going to do a heavy-duty concealer look today. I recently did a J-Lo makeup, and she wears a lot of makeup, so I really put a lot on. In this video, I'm not going to do that. So I'm trying to cover, I've got a zit right here because I don't know why. Like, why am I still getting pimples? And I've got an age spot. So I'm using Dermablend. This is my Dermablend. Sorry, I didn't show that very well. Kind of like that. And you just press it in, and that helps to minimize that. Every day I put 5% retinol on this, and I just tap it into the skin. If you have sensitive skin, use 1%. If you use less than 1%, you're not really going to see anything. Sometimes products say they have retinol in them. Just really be mindful that sometimes it's like they have 0.1% or something stupid. Like, that's not going to do anything, okay? You need to have a little bit more oomph to it. Okay, so now I've done concealer and covered up the necessary bits. I'm going to put a little bit of powder, just a little bit. You know, you don't really want to use very much powder on your skin because otherwise it sets some fine lines. But sometimes a little bit of powder is good just to take the shininess down, and so that things, especially since we're using mica, shiny powders and stuff don't blend if your skin is at all greasy. So really be mindful of that. All right, so we're going to move on. I'm going to fill in my eyebrows a little bit. Just the outer edge. No more heavy duty brow look that was so in for the summer. Makes me so happy. I hate that look. Really, really hate that look. Not all trends are good for older women. So I extended both edges out of my eyebrows just to elongate it. The biggest change you can make on your face is to elongate your eyebrow. Bet you didn't know that. All right, now we're going to take a little bit of a contour color. So this is just called Gingerly, a couple shades darker than my skin. It just warms up the face a little bit. I don't do the very dark contour color. I think as you get older, you just want to kind of warm up your skin a little bit. You don't really want to do that dark line. Plus that dark line's going out of style, thank God. Really hate that look. It's just not very flattering on older women. Okay, so I'm going to put a little blush. This is Melba. So it's just a really soft blush. You know, it's good to have two blushes in my opinion, a warm and a cool. So this is my warm blush. I also do roses sometimes. I'll do a whole video on just doing kind of a monochromatic mauve look. But right now we're doing a little bit warm. So for lips on this look, I'm just going to do a very sheer lip because the eyes are going to stand out so much. So this is a Spice lip liner. I always do eyes last just to get the balance right. Okay. I'm going to take, this is called Boy Bait. I love that name. Who doesn't want boy bait? Although I don't really want boys anymore. You know, I like men. When you're using metallics, it's important to use really soft brushes like this. So this is a really big, soft blender brush. So I'm going to go between using this and using this, which is a little bit of a stiffer brush, so it's going to put on more. The softer the brush, the less it puts on. This is really the trick to it all. You just don't want to use like a flat-headed brush that's really stiff because this is really going to put on a lot. And with glitter and anything frosty, you want it to be sort of subtle as opposed to like this really thick glittery line. It's very hard to wear that. So I'm going to start with this brush and I'm going to just do a little bit of a crease color. And this actually only has a little tiny bit of mica in it. This is not a big crease shiny color. It's called Arena. This is a matte color. I'm just starting with a base. And I'm just kind of getting a little bit of color as a wash all over. One of my methods to this is just to warm up the whole area. So now I'm going to do eyeliner. I'm actually going to do a gel. So this is a liquid liner. It's a gel. It's by MAC. This is called Espresso. So I just want to use this because I'm going for more of an edgy look. So, you know, you get the little brush. This is a very thin brush. And I'm going to run it right next to my eyelash line. Very carefully right next to the line. Tip to tip. Always go tip to tip with your liner. It makes your eyes jump out and be bigger. Elongates them. Again, I'm just right on that line. I'm not going to wing this. I am going to do a winged eyeliner tutorial. I've been promising that for a while, but I am actually going to do it. Okay, so now I'm going to use a matching color. This is called espresso. It's a brown, a dark brown. And I'm going to use a thin brush, and I'm just going to put this on top. So what this does is it just makes it so that you don't see the bumps in it. I think liquid liner is hard because you have to do it perfectly in order for it to look great. And that can be really hard, especially if your eyesight's kind of going, right? I mean, I have a hard time because I can't see close up without my glasses on. So, you know, this is a really helpful way because you just run it over the top and it takes care of all those bumps. Look at that. Totally took care of it. So I love doing this little trick. Look how even and pretty that is. Okay, I'm going to do the other side. Okay, I've got eyeliner on top of both eyes. Now I'm going to go for the metallic. Now we're doing the metallic, okay? So I'm going to take this color. It's called Bronze. This is a great shiny metallic-y color. I love bronze. Looks good on almost everybody. And I'm going to use this crease brush. So it's got a little bit, it's a crease brush, but it's got a little bit of oomph to it. It's not super soft. And all I do, and this is the trick to it all, okay, ladies, here you go. Here's your trick for the day. You just tap it. That's it. That's all you need. I know, it's shocking. Like you'd think you gotta like really get it on there, but that's when it's overdone. And then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go just in the crease. It takes a little bit of practice to get this so that it goes in nicely exactly where you want it. So I'm getting the shininess, but I'm putting it exactly where I want it. Now this is a kind of edgy. You can see sort of a line there. I like that. If you have crepey lids, so if your skin is super dry on your eyelid, I would not do this until you hydrate it. So I would hydrate it with just a really good either eye cream if you like eye creams, or I sell something called C Balm. That's a really awesome face cream that you can use on your eye, and that's basically what I use. But it's very hydrating. Really, really keeps that crepiness away, because I do get crepey lids as well. So that's my trick. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay, so I've done that metallic-y color on the outer edge. So I'm actually gonna take my slanted brush again, and I'm gonna run the exact same color, the bronze, underneath. So if you have a lot of dark circles and darkness around your eye, I wouldn't do this because it's only going to enhance it. But if you're okay, if you don't have a ton of darkness, I would say this is great. Just run it right next to the eye line, underneath your lashes. So it really, you can see that little bit of iridescence underneath, but it's not extreme, right? It's not like this too much. It's just like the right amount. That's why I like bronze. I think bronze is really a cool color. All right, now I'm gonna do a lid color, and I'm actually gonna use, this is a Chanel. It's kind of broken apart, but you can see just an incredible kind of creamy gold, right? I love this. I'll put what this is down below. I can't, if I turn it upside down, it's gonna all fall out. So now I'm gonna use this brush. It's a flat-headed brush. Okay, so this is really gonna grab a lot. So you gotta be sparing with this. But I'm gonna just load this up with that gold, right? And I'm just gonna put on my lid. Now I gotta be careful not to get it on that line because I already did the line. The reason I did the line first was I didn't want if you mix two colors like this, like if you mix a creamy gold and an eyeliner, one of them is gonna be changed, right? It's gonna alter the color. So I like to try to keep it separate, but then you have to be really careful when you put this on that you don't get it on your liner. So I'm gonna I could probably use a smaller brush than this, but I think I can do this. So just tap it in there. Pretty, huh? Really pretty. So I wouldn't use any more. Like I would not pull this all the way across your eyelid. If you do, it's gonna be just way OTT, right? Majorly OTT. And once you have it on, you can take your really loose brush, right? And you run it over the top, and that just softens it down. See? Just blends it, takes it down a notch. Tell you what, it's all about the brushes. Really nice. So good. We got a lot of glitter and glamour on. So I'm going to do a little bit of highlight as well around my eye before I do mascara. Actually, why don't we do mascara and then the highlight, okay? So this is my very favorite mascara, which is Maybelline Great Lash. Okay, so I did mascara and I'm almost done. I'm just going to add a little bit of strobe cream. So this is like a creamy gold. So if you're going to do the metallic thing and you're going out on a date or you're with your significant other, this is a lot of fun. So it's just a gold. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And all I'm going to do is tap it. Whoop, went a little crazy. Tap it into where I want it. And this is just a lovely, has a lovely shimmer to it. You can also do the same thing with powders. A lot of times they're like really nice highlight powder. I'm just using this. I use this a lot on brides or my kids for homecoming and prom and all that stuff. It's so much fun. So see, I just lightly tap it in right there. You can put a little on your chin. Don't go too crazy though, right? I mean, again, we're really going for subtle. We're not trying to be overtly glittery and glamorous. That's definitely for the millennials, right? I just feel like tone it down. Okay, so that is how you use metallic eyeshadow and just kind of generally get that lovely sheen metallic-y look to your makeup. So you have to just be really careful, use the right brushes and put it strategically. Watch the Crepey skin, really take care of your skin, and then, you know, do something fun with your hair, right? I mean, what's more fun than that? Like, just kind of go all out. So I hope this has been helpful. Please write in your comments down below. I really love hearing from all of you. Visit my website, thebeautyshaman.com. I also have a Facebook group under the Beauty Shaman called the Beauty Shaman Free Advice Group, where I like to interact with people. I give free advice, I interact with you. So feel free to join that as well. Thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman and have a phenomenal glittery metallic day.